Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. The open shot, Cunningham. It doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor. Just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential and setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And here's Junior outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
First free throw is good.
As of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Junior outside. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Pass to Ivy. Cunningham against Junior. Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. Maxey passes to Junior. He tries for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Cunningham.
No.
Stewart inside. Checked by Tucker. Offensive rebound. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot.
Do that.
Maxey passes to Junior. Six to shoot. To 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. To stop the run. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Detroit calls timeout.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Edmonds checked in for Embiid. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Tucker. McDaniels is checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's James Harden in for Maxey. Pass to Ivy. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Puts it up from 17, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Diallo, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Well, he might have been considered a project coming out of college, but Diallo did not take long to prove himself as a legit NBA athlete and talent.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
Junior right side. Hey, expanding his range. Another three for Philadelphia.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
They can't stop me.
Outside Burks. Pass to Diallo. Wiseman against Dedmon. Wiseman, the pass to Diallo. With the drive.
No.
And Wiseman the bucket on the assist from Diallo.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
And so it's Philadelphia, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back after this.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers EST.
We welcome you back to... The Sixers will have a different look here. Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. Harrell comes in for Tucker. McDaniels is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Junior subbed in for Maxey.
He's passing his ball.
On the wing, Junior. He's watched by Cunningham. Nailed.
Look at his jump shot, bro. Yeah.
From beyond the arc. Junior's got 29 points.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
We've got McDaniels. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's James Harden. And it's Junior in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
No.
They get it back. Here's Ivy.
No.
They shoot again.
No.
And it's good on the layup.
And the hops on Ivy, making him a promising rebounder. We got a taste of it right there.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He contributed 52 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Harden, the pass to Junior. Four seconds left in the second period. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Tucker's checked in for the Sixers. Free throw, no good for Junior. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots from 12. Here's Bagley. Here's Ivy. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And another shot. And it's Cunningham missing. On the wing, Junior. From outside the arc. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, BA, courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at the center position. It's scooped up. Embiid. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
To the inside.
Easy to see why Ivy's guys lob it his way. He's fantastic at capping off alley-oops.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Cunningham against Junior. Outside Tucker. Harris on the attack. Here's Embiid. Again, the Sixers score.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Pass to Bogdanovic. No luck on that one. Good D by Harris. Philadelphia's going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep, Junior connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Detroit calls timeout, and the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, BA, it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of...
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
I'm about to break a record. I'm definitely about to do that.
Here's Ivy. Maxey covering. Pass to Duran.
Yo, y'all not like that, bro. Chill out. You got
Cunningham against Junior. Over Junior.
No.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Kate Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled. So a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
Junior outside.
Another green.
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Pass to Bogdanovic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third.
That one on Tucker.
Stewart not shy, getting in there to draw fouls and make the defense smother him. He can take that.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. Niang comes in for Tucker. McDaniels is checked in for Harris. And Milton subbed in for Maxey. From deep, Junior. Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the crowd, letting him know they appreciate greatness.
He's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
And this shooting display could be in a museum, an absolute masterpiece from deep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it. Most of our points came from threes.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
Which is kind of insane, man.
Pass to Stewart. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
I might get 60.
Question. Pass to Hayes.
Shoot it. You won't.
And here's Diallo. Here's Joseph.
Shoot it. You won't.
Now here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock.
No.
Not going to go that time. Ooh, good D by Junior. Here's Niang. Junior outside. He shoots a 3.
Wide open.
Again! What an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
Second time.
And Diallo, here we go. Knocked loose. Pass to Joseph.
What are we doing?
They need this. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Junior, no good.
Late.
And the Pistons shooting about 41%. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
That's step back.
From the arc.
Green.
That shot is off. And Detroit the other way now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Junior.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Pass to Joseph.
That's crazy.
Diallo with the ball from deep.
I got 60.
It's rebounded by Dedmon.
Man,
40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Junior left side.
Green.
Again, the Sixers score.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them.
His second
Complete control.
foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by Hayes.
And Killian Hayes is a PG and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Junior, no good.
I wanted to take a freaking layup.
Diallo outside. Rejected by Junior. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
I'm averaging 31 points, bruh. Honestly, love. I was really going crazy. I got 12,000. I need to play like, if I get 1,000 VC for
your first winner of season 6 was Mega Bell 2X, but the longest putback dunk you'll see this season.
What's it called? I might be able to get the Nike swoosh.
Your top assist was Real DB in the wreck, showing the unselfish double.
And then after I do that, I'm gonna play the galleon. And then I'm just grind out the galleon so I can get some levels.
We've had this one circled on our calendar for a long time. Two teams that are clicking, and Greg playing great basketball.
Oh, yeah, and I've been looking forward to this one as well. It's going to be about limiting mistakes because the way these teams are playing, they're jumping on any mistake the opponent makes.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Paul George. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
George looking around. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And here is Powell, following the three from Junior. Harris against Powell. And the rejection by Embiid.
Width plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Leonard. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
Here's Junior. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's George over Maxey. Money from the wing.
Boy, the defense was exceptional. Norman Powell, just a level of focus and aggression on that contested jump shot.
Trying his luck from deep. And it's Junior missing. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Detroit Pistons. And there's Paul George on the assist by Westbrook.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Wasted no time on that one. Junior's got 6.
And we're getting to that time of year, a lot of all-star debate. Some buzz around MP maybe getting a spot on the squad.
Well, I know a lot of people out there lobbying for him, Greg. His numbers speak for themselves. It'd be too bad to see him get passed over. Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
The 76ers leading by 4. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. But the Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Joel Embiid out there with Reed. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Junior. And it's Maxey in at the 2 spot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against Detroit, had a huge game. He scored 63 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tucker's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Lumley's checked in. Powell kicks to Covington. Entered on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Big step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Powell. Here's Covington. Outside Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Maxey passes to Junior. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And they recover it. Right side Westbrook. Outside Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Junior. Makes it off the glass. And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
And the Clippers call time here. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Pass to Powell. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Junior. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
George passes to Highland. Powell against Harris. Here's Highland. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Stolen by Tucker. It's Junior top of the key. Score the basket. It's 8 for 13 from the floor.
Great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 17. The pass to Powell. Now the feed to George. Passes to Highland. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
PJ Tucker.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's McDaniels in for PJ Tucker. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for Leonard. Mann subbed in for Norman Powell. He tries for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Highland. He's got 5. Pass to Zubac. Over Harrell. Los Angeles with another miss. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-4 run right now. And there it is for them.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Island misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Count that one.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, George got a piece of it and stolen by Junior. Lets it go from deep, and that one released in time, but no good. And through one hand.
Your Sixers, 43. The Clippers, 21.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So for the Clippers right now, they've got Norman Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there at 20. Then it's Paul George. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one misses. The Clippers shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. From deep. They get it back. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
Now, here's Junior. 33 points for him. Moves back up. And Embiid finishes inside.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Pass to George. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Offensive rebound. Embiid lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 5 now.
This has been an area of his game that Russell Westbrook is always working on. Consistency from range makes such a difference.
Here's Junior. That shot no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And that one's good. Maxey.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Clippers call time here. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me.
.23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. For 3, good.
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
Pick the winner now. You're punching the last ticket to Top Play of the Year, where 1 million VC will be on the line. Good luck to all 4 finalists. Until next time, you'll hear me at your next Lakers game inside of NBA 2K23.
Well, Grant, you can't have Christmas without NBA action. You remember your first Christmas Day game?
BA, I do, and it was in 1996. I had a pretty good game, but we lost to Michael Jordan and the Bulls. They won 69 games that year in the championship, so at least we lost to the best.
Well, look at the 76ers starting group. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Junior, he's out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3. Here's Grimes. Here's Barrett. Over Harris. Barrett can't hit. Rose against Junior. Pass to Harris. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Maxey finds Junior. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Philadelphia. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Now here is Junior. 6 points for him. Gets the 3 ball to go. Junior's got 9.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Randall outside. Back to Rose. The shot to stop the run. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's Robinson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Junior against Rose. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Barrett. Ooh, Harrell with the denial.
You know, when Harrell does a good job with his positioning defensively, he can block some shots. Solid job right there.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Rose, following the score by Philadelphia. Top it inside. Harris on him. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Hart. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. From deep, Junior. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Barrett. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Rose outside. Looking to win the run. Ooh, good D by Junior.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Montrezl Harrell can be so many things for this team. One of the best small ball 5s in the NBA.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sims is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. McDaniels is checked in for Tobias Harris. Now here's Hart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Rose can't connect. The 76ers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Junior left side. And that one's long. Rose against Harden. Hart from long range. The shot, no good. It's good if it goes. The shot won't fall. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Sixers ahead, up 19.
21. Here come your Knicks City Answers, everyone.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Junior, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 36 points and was on point from deep. He was unstoppable. He had no trouble finding ways to make an impact. We'll see if he can do it again here, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here's Junior outside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Outside Hart. Pass to Grimes. Rose left side. Lets it go from 11. Oh, Junior with a block.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead. That really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Rose with it, guarded now by Maxey, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch it.
So it's Philadelphia. They have a confident 20.
In the first half with a score. The Knicks 30. The 76ers 50.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. New York shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. And then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here's Barrett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Tucker.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Embiid passes to Junior. Oh, he tries a 3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
3-point goal.
Rose with it. 6 points for him. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Brad.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Junior. And the bucket is good. Junior's got 28.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Pass to Grimes. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Junior, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
A difficult situation for New York. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Grimes. And again, another missed shot.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Junior. Releases. Drops one in from the wing. Junior's got 9 points here in the second half.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Grimes. Now here's Rose. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Randall. Takes a 3. Out to Rose. Here's Grimes. And the Knicks miss again.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
To the middle. Robinson with a steal.
2 minutes.
Maxey against Rose. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Junior. They get the rebound. Tucker lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got his first 2 points.
P.J. Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out.
Pass to Grimes. Rose outside. Oh, they need this. And a big finish by Robinson.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Junior against Rose. And here's Junior outside. And Grimes pulls it down. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
36.
On the wing, Junior guarded by Rose. And here's Junior outside. And no good. Here's New York. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The Sixers with another miss. Knicks shooting poorly, just 30% so far.
Philadelphia foul.
Both teams. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
The free throw drops for Harris.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Junior, he's out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can. Whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options, Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Pass to Grimes. Shoots over Maxey. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harris has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Junior outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Junior's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Rose, the pass to Randall. Here's Grimes, looking to get back on track. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Rose against Junior. Hits the jump hook. Junior's got 39.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Rose. Oh, Junior with a block. And they recover it. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. On the take. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Sixers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident.
Heading into those 2 games.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Junior.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Five to shoot. Here's McBride. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Melton. Junior right side. Off target with the 3. Here's McBride. Melton covers. Here's McBride. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.
We revealed the finalists in our Team 2K TV My NBA Era season. Now it's time for the big game.
It all comes down to the Warriors versus the Heat. We're tied 1-1, best of 3 series. Let's see who takes it home.
Now it's time for the game, the decisive game for the finals. Who will win?
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Actually out there with Junior, and it's Harris in its small forward. Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good from the wing. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. Now, these teams are tied 1-1 in the season series, and I asked him what the keys were to winning tonight. He said they have to find a way to get around the rim protection they're about to face. He wants his guys to be aggressive, but smart about the shots they take. We'll see if they have listened to him, Kevin.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And you have to remember, you're going to have some tough stretches scoring the ball tonight. Just keep a cool head and don't force things. When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the final.
And again, Washington no good. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Wizards have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers. They have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
Now, here's Junior. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Takes the three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Beal, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Morris kicks to Beal. Outside, Porzingis. And that time, also a missed shot. The 76ers leading by 7. And here's Junior. He's got 7. Maxey in the corner. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And that one's good, Junior.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So for the Wizards, Avdia's check in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Goodwin subbed in for Morris. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Harris. And James Harden subbed in for Maxey.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Passes it to Goodwin. Fires from deep. Kept alive by Washington. Avdia can't hit.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Wizards. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for them.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
That bucket in no time at all. Junior's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now, here's Avdia. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You know, over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux.